Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video here at the Armory. So today's video is our popular requested video. Just to give everyone an update, I will be posting on Facebook and probably also on YouTube for everyone to come together and just tell me what videos you guys would like me to do. And so today, this video was made by popular request that today we'll be shooting my favorite handgun of all time, the 1911. We'll go ahead and we'll do a quick safety check real quick. No magazine in here, nothing in the barrel. So one of the things that we're just going to be very frank about is what can be said about the 1911 that hasn't already been said. Nothing. Everything has been said about this gun. So I'm just going to give you my perspective on this firearm, and hopefully you guys will get a little bit of tidbits out of this, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. So this is not going to be a first shot impression video, because this firearm I've had for almost 15 years. This was my first ever firearm that I had ever purchased. First pistol, I should say. So this guy right here I've had for a long time, and I haven't really done any changes to it. I've only changed the grips for the most part, and I just don't really use the magazine that it comes with. It comes with, this is the Rock Island Armory 1911, and it comes with an 8-shot blued magazine, but I'll show you why I don't really use it. I don't like the finger extension on a firearm like the 1911 because I like the classic look to it. So I have opted to just use the traditional 7-rounders. And of course, these are the triple K mags that were all the rage about 10 plus years ago. And now they're just becoming a little bit more harder to find. So with that being said, let's go ahead. We'll have some fun. All right. Get my hearing protection on, my ears. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll shoot the 8-rounder first. All right, safety's on, and obviously got my holster. We'll have a good time. Now, this is just for full disclosure. This is not a huge name brand holster or anything. This is just a Walmart nylon holster. Nothing too important. So it's not like I have a Safari Land or anything like that. There we go. I don't think I'll ever get used to the amount of power that these guns have that I'll just knock those plates right off. But then again, these plates are not really held on there too tight. So with that being said, I don't do this professionally or anything. This is just me. I'm a guy who has a YouTube channel with a love for firearms. That's why I'm here doing this. To provide you guys with a little bit of knowledge and provide you guys with a little bit of, maybe a little bit of a step in the right direction of choosing certain firearms or choosing certain things that you'd like to do. And I'm hoping that I can actually get people to enjoy this passion of mine that I have. All right. All right. So I still have a few rounds left in here. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 rounds left. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pause the video, and I'm going to get the targets back up. Okay, we're back, and I just went ahead and threw up the 2 big targets. So here we go. I swear, shooting this gun is like the most funnest thing that I've ever done. And I'm starting to get a little bit of the hammer bite that I told you guys about. So you can see it right there, that red mark right there. That, again, just like the Browning high power, comes from holding it and the hammer pinching the web of your hand back here. So obviously you can clearly see that, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of hammer bite right there. We'll go ahead and we'll just do a little bit of talking real quick before I have to go and reset the targets again. So, what is it about the 1911 that I just absolutely love? Well, for starters, it's a classic firearm by any definition, but this gun has served ever since World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, all the way up into 1984 or 85, depending on who you ask. But again, you just can't beat a classic like this firearm right here. Now, with the Rock Island Armory, you can still get these out on the market very cheap. I mean, $400, but if you wait until the holidays, you can generally find them for about $2.99 or something. But I will tell you, here is what you don't get with it. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. You do not get the flush magazines with it. What you will get is an 8-rounder, a single 8-rounder. And you will get wood grips that are completely flat. These are not the original grips that came with the pistol. So the grips right here are actually World War II reproduction plastic grips. These are the ones that I wanted to always have because I had changed them to actual walnut grips that were checkered. But here was the thing. With the true wood grips, it made the gun a little bit thicker. So I could still fully get my hand around it, but with these flat plastic wood grip or flat plastic grips right here, this gun just feels absolutely amazing in the hand. And it's just, and I will never ever get rid of this firearm. As a matter of fact, my goal in life is actually to go ahead and try and get an original 1911 that has been blued from 1920s or the 1940s. Get one that was blued that you start to see the wear really coming off on it. And if I ever get that, I'm going to do a special video for it. I mean, I swear to you guys, that is my goal, is to have a true original 1911. And if I ever get that, it'll be the crowning jewel of my collection. But for right now, what I have right here, also, you guys will probably notice the finish right here is a Parkerized finish. That's pretty much how most 1911s are being produced nowadays, whether it's stainless steel or Parkerization. You can still find plenty of blues out there, but Parkerization is pretty much the way that a lot of these firearm manufacturing companies are going to go when it comes to this firearm. So, another reason of why I always loved the 1911 is just the fact that I grew up watching the television shows like MASH and Magnum PI. Anyone who grew up watching Magnum PI should know right off the bat that Magnum's main sidearm was his 1911 that he carried in Vietnam. Now, obviously, from behind the scenes, it was not a true 45. There you go. True 45. The prop gun that they used on set was actually a 9mm. Let's go ahead and see if I can't get rid of some of these bugs. The one that they used for the show was actually a 9mm version, and it was a Colt 70s series. But again, the only reason why they did that was so that they would actually have the blanks for the firearm to be able to go and do the shots with it. But it is said several times in the show that what he is carrying is a 45. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow off my camera here real quick. But again, I have modeled this as close as I possibly could to the World War II pistols by changing out the wood grips, by sticking with the classic GI model where they have just very limited iron sights and no extension on the beaver tail. So, go ahead, get my ears back on. And there went both of them. Yeah, well. So, obviously, the reason why this firearm is just so shootable is just because of its sheer weight, the size of it. The steel frame really absorbs a lot of that recoil. Even though, like I said, and then the hammer bite is just getting worse and worse. But this is definitely not a gun I'm going to carry with me into combat. But it's definitely a gun that is certainly still relevant to this day. So go ahead. And now, just for the last mag, we'll just have a little bit of fun. We're just going to have fun shooting it. Nothing quite like enjoying an old 1911 Warhorse like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, I'll be posting more voting polls for you guys to vote on so that hopefully we can keep getting more content out there for everyone that wants to enjoy this stuff. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for following this channel and being super patient with me while I've been trying to get everything set up. Probably need to go ahead and get a better system, better targets, and all of that kind of stuff. But either way, thank you guys very much for watching me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content and a lot more cooler things coming down the pipe. Thank you for watching, and remember, shoot straight and shoot safe. Have a good day.